always, Mental Jan, and welcome to another replay cast. And today we are looking at a game in the Object 416, aka the Frying Pan, the Russian Tier 8 medium tank. So I haven't been playing this tank for like a half a year, so I decided to pick it up and play the game in it. Playing together with my platoon mates here. Tier 8 game, so pretty solid matchmaking for us. And yeah, playing on the Ruinberg. No, this is not Ruinberg, this is Siegfried Line, yeah. Playing that. Not Ruinberg. And 2 RDs as well, and shitload of TDs. So we'll see what we can do in this. But we start off here in the middle. Usually can get some shots on the field and the other side as well. The only problem with this tank is that it's too small to shoot over this shit. So it's kind of unfortunate in a way, but at the same time they can't really shoot me back. The RD could always shit on me, but you know, that's life, I guess. And didn't miss that shot, but didn't pan it either. So not too good of a start here for me. If you haven't seen my review on this tank, you probably should go and check it out. It's still probably valid to this day. It's been made quite a while ago though. But the general conclusion on this tank is that it is ridiculously good in some situations and kind of clunky in others. But in general, this tank can pull its weight quite well. This DPM on this gun is pretty sick, and you also get 320 alpha per shot. So it's a pretty nasty thing to deal with, and the small profile also gives you a lot of chances that your enemies are just gonna miss their shots instead of doing damage to you. So the 1200 hit points don't even matter that much. The equipment I use on this is rammer, vert stabs, and binos. Pretty shitty view range in general on this tank, but you kind of need those binos to be able to play this effectively, so I figured I would just use binos instead of optics. You could go for optics if you have a really good crew, but I really don't have that really good crew here. I'm barely, well, I have 6 cents, and that's pretty much all I have on this tank, so yeah. But things are kind of evolving in this game. The E25 might get greedy again, and this time we punish him for it. The general rules of playing this tank, you either have to be not spotted or you have to play really solid support. You cannot really play this on its own, it just doesn't work like that. So don't even pretend that you could play this all by yourself. It's just not really going to work very well for you. And here we see the HyperX again. Missed the first shot, but the second shot is quite a bit easier, so we actually get damage in there, and this is pretty damn bad. I can't really see him very well, so I could take a yellow shot, and I do, but it doesn't connect, so we wasted some ammo. This tank actually has quite a limited amount of ammo. You can run out quite often. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, it usually happens in a really bad time. So yeah, you don't really want to be spamming that much in this tank in general. So after not too much action on the 5-6 line moving into the middle of the city, this is kind of tricky position to play. This is usually you definitely can find enemies here to shoot at, but obviously with so many angles to cover, it's kind of a tricky position to play, and we sadly do fuck up that shot. The aiming stats of this gun actually pretty solid as well, for the fact that it hits for so much damage. And the tank isn't even slow, so you wonder, well, you don't wonder why, it's just Russian, you know why. Anyways, spot an AMX behind us, so we're actually gonna go for that. It might be exposing my ass towards the T-34, but I'm not sure about that. We do get a pretty nice and solid roll there. The 80-15 gets picked up, so we have enough time here to go for the T-34 as well. There's almost no chance he's going to be reloaded by the time I can go and kill him. So that works out pretty well for me, and now the WZ111 and the T-34 100 are killing our KV-5, and they're going to do it, obviously. The KV-5 is such a terrible tank to try to stay alive in the situation like that. It's just the obvious weak spots are always going to get shot. And now I need to finish off this WZ, and if it, well, never mind. The WZ gets picked up, so I'm gonna go and shoot the T-34 100, and that's a pretty nice retrack, because I didn't even aim for the road wheel properly. So I do get lucky there, which is nice. And now the 50-100, this is pretty much the game right here. If this guy shoots me, kills me, or even kills my platoon mate, it's kind of over for us. I play a bit like a tool here as well, so I fucked that shot up, and now the 50-100 is going for me, and I'm in a pretty bad situation, but he fucks up one shot. And he probably still has 1 or 2, I'm not sure, but I have to go and try to see that. And I do get to track him, and he misses another shot, which is ridiculously poor play by him. And now he's reloading, and this is like Christmas. This is what you want this gun to do. With this reload, you just shit on people like this so quickly. Like, look at his health just disappear. This is ridiculous DPM for a tier 8 medium, and not only it's a ridiculous DPM, you hit on average higher than in pretty much all the other mediums, apart from like a T-34-3 and a M4 Rev, but those things have like 1,000 less DPM, which is in context pretty silly. But then again, this is quite an awkward tank. Then again, it's probably better than most tier 8 TDs, pretty much all tier 8 TDs, maybe apart from like a Yak Panther 2. Anyways, now I kind of fuck up here, but I never expected such a ridiculously stupid play from the RMx. Like, why the fuck would you ever push that with 1 shot of health? Well, I clearly have more health than you. Like, I mean, I guess he saw me going away, that's why he committed to it, but it was so dumb that I didn't really see it happening. I guess that's just my mistake there. And now we get a pretty fucking awkward shot through the KV5's corpse, and we don't even make it. So, well, we did make it, but it bounced. So, yeah, the T28 picks him up, which is all we really needed there. Now the KV85 is pushing this as well. And another thing about this tank, it has pretty damn ridiculous camo values if you can put it in behind a bush or two. And KV85 isn't really famous for its great view range, so we actually don't get spotted there. And they get the outline because of the bike thingy-majingy in front of me, and well, that was kind of fortunate, but it doesn't really matter too much. You know, gonna try to go around. The KV85 actually gets picked up by Artie, so that's one thing less we need to worry about. I'm gonna go around and see if I can spot the Yak Panther 2. I need to make sure that I'm using a bush in order to put up my binos and see if I can spot him, but he probably is playing like a A1, B1 kind of position now, as it's kind of awkward to push with TDs these days. I mean, he could be in some bush closer to us as well, but the Sturer Mill probably would have been spotted. Well, would have spotted him by then. So, yeah. Kind of a puzzle now to solve. They have 2 TDs. We kind of know where both of them are, and obviously 2 RDs as well that can end this game in 1 click. So we need to be careful and not overcommitting into stupid shit at this point in time. So I'm gonna go through the middle here and try to spot the Artie if I can. The Sturer Mill doesn't really have shots on me until way late with me pushing this side, and you just can't see anything at the moment. And T28 is already pushed up way in the open, so he should be fine to follow in his steps for the time being. At this point, it's quite unlikely that we're gonna lose this game, and that helps quite a bit as well. We spot the ammo, and there's no way he would spot me back. And 320 alpha, my ass. That's a bit unfortunate, but we actually do manage to get the second shot in there as well, because both of my teammates missed that. And now the Sturer Mill, I mean, he should not be looking at me. He probably is looking at the ISU, and that's exactly what he's doing. We should have the easiest kill on, well, not the kill, but the easiest shots in history. Such a big tank to shoot at, and as you can see, the aiming stats on this gun are really solid, and he does get picked up, so we can try to maximize our chances to survive this from Artie, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do here by hiding behind these buildings. Pretty impossible shot for him to make no matter where he is. So now we can move along. It's most likely the last Artie is gonna be on the JK line somewhere, probably towards the 1, 2, 3 kind of area, but we'll see when we get there. I'm gonna go towards the middle, as the ISU should be able to check the other side if he is there. And here is the last Artie, and this one there is pretty much no way we can one-shot. I think our highest roll could maybe possibly kill him. I think it might be possible. I can't be bothered to do maths. What is 25% on 320, but you know, whatever. We do roll high, we didn't kill him, and the second shot tracks him and turns me right into my face. That would have been really funny if he actually killed me there. But hey, I got lucky, so you know. Let's look at the end plates now. Ace Tanker, 4,186 experience with a double. Tank Sniper, High Caliber Confederate, 5,057 damage done, 598 assisted. And I did pick up 3 kills in the process as well. So pretty solid game for the 416. Really lucky with that 5100, just fucking up his assault on this really, really badly. Like, that guy could have sealed the deal right there and then, but he fucked up massively, and we managed to farm him from full health. And it just showcases how good this tank can be when you can just shoot at your enemies that are not very good at shooting you back. And the absolutely insane DPM for a tier 8 medium on this really shows when you get to shoot people like that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this replay cast, and I'll see you on the next one.